How do you communicate? This journey will enlighten you as to the health and well-being of your thinking, reasoning, and communicating self. It will assist you in understanding what kind of condition your mind is in. To begin with, how did the sky and sea appear? Was the color clear and serene, or murky and tumultuous? If the color was sky blue without too much weather destroying the calm, your thinking and communications are clear and tranquil. It would indicate you are able to stay balanced with your thinking and communications, no matter what comes your way. If the sky was clear, or even if it had fluffy white clouds billowing by, the same is said. You have a peaceful disposition and are able to handle what your life has presented to you. If the sea was stormy, deep blue, or green and restless, your mind and communications are full of anxiety and apprehension. You may have some lingering issues that you're not dealing with in your life that make you feel out of sorts and dramatic in your responses. You may have concerns that are unresolved and need to attend to them. The key to this part is how you feel while looking at the colors of the sky and sea in your journey. The vessels or crafts aboard the water are the issues you have on your mind. If you saw any vessels on the sea, how did you approach them? Was it effortless, as in flying or gliding, or difficult, as in rowing through stormy waters? The journey to your craft indicates how easy or difficult it is for you to approach your own issues. If it is easy, your subconscious is willing and ready to work with you, to reveal to you what you carry in your body and mind. If the journey was difficult, your issues may be guarded and burdensome in your mind. These will take more effort and patience to work through. How you feel at all times in this journey is also a key to understanding how you are being affected by these thoughts. If they leave you feeling drained and upset, their roots are deeply embedded within your subconscious mind. Did any vessels appear on the sea for you? These are great keys as to the pressing issues in your mind, whether or not you are conscious of them. The craft that dominated the water represents the biggest issue your mind is working on. The greatest understanding can come from the name of the craft. Let's say, for instance, the craft was named the Innocence. There may be some unresolved issue in your mind that deals with the loss of innocence if the craft was on stormy waters. You may have been taken advantage of somehow, or your naivete may have kept you from accessing a goal you were reaching for, which you were unsuccessful in attaining. Or if the craft with the same name was on a beautiful, calm sea, anchored and basking in the sun with people vacationing on board, it would show you that your innocence is a virtue that guides your thinking and protects you from harm and disillusionment in life. The waters the vessel steers through and the shape of the craft itself will tell you immediately whether or not the subject you are dealing with is healthy or harmful. Let's say the craft is bailing water, emotions, sinking in the sea, taking you down physically, emotionally, and mentally, rusty and worn, an old issue begging for resolve. You will know that it is time to work through the subject and be done with it. The next best thing to assist you in understanding what you were shown are the people you meet on board of each craft. They may alert you to the condition of your mental state with regards to each issue being presented to you. Say you meet the captain of the ship called the Innocence. This ship is tossing and turning on a stormy sea. He explains to you his job, and in describing it, he says how important it is to keep this vessel afloat. He explains to you how everything depends on him to steer the boat correctly. In your conversation, you are shown how seriously he takes his position in keeping this ailing vessel on course at all costs, as you cannot be allowed to be hurt again by your innocence. The vessel is clearly begging to be allowed to sink, but the captain can't permit this as he sees it as his failure. Yet his persistence to keep the attitude of his convictions on course keeps you from the very vulnerability you need to access in order to move through and beyond this issue. Once you learn what the reason was for having your innocence lost in such a painful manner through bigger eyes, you will never have to revisit that pain again. The value of the lesson may have been to become more business savvy in the world, not to totally distrust humanity and insulate you from it. But if the captain won't allow the ship to sink, as it should, so the issue in your mind dies, this problem will plague you for the rest of this lifetime, and quite possibly future ones. You will come to understand how we carry within our unconscious mind beliefs and decisions we have made through the experience we have had in this lifetime and others. These thoughts guide our current life and expression as we live day to day, whether or not they are even still true or of value. It is important through this journey to see what we still carry in our thoughts, consciously and unconsciously, that guide us in our decision-making from day to day. How did you appear once you arrived back from any and all vessels on the water? Did you look different from the version shown to you as you approached them? If you look stronger, the experience of being shown these crafts or thoughts has made you more healthy and energetic. If you look disheveled and worn, addressing these issues has made you feel wounded and injured. But again, that is the subconscious who has worked so hard to protect you, the child within you, from any and all painful experiences. But it is these very protections that can impede your progress in life. The goal is to work towards strength of character that knows no boundaries, that feels safe in the face of adversity, knowing all the while each experience brings knowledge. In reality, once you are fearless in all acts, nothing can stop you from achieving your goals. If you like this video, new uploads release every Saturday afternoon. So please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Hit the like button to help spread this message to others who need to hear it. And check out our other videos on astrology, and guided meditations for inner healing and manifesting the life you've always dreamed of. On my Patreon site, I write monthly articles on the new and full moon and the current sun sign. I'm offering personal readings on my Patreon site, or you can email me at judy@skypatterns.com to begin working together to uncover your path on this journey through life. Check the description box for more information, and have a blessed day.